I'm Carol Sparks.
And I'm Fred Blankenship. In about 30 minutes, President Barack Obama is expected to land in Orlando, where he will meet with victims of the nightclub massacre. And the director of the CIA now says there's no link so far between the gunman and any foreign terrorist organization. 23 victims are still in the hospital this afternoon at Orlando Regional Medical Center, and we have live Team 2 coverage in Orlando. Channel 2's Liz Arts is live at the scene. And Liz, we are hearing the president might tour the area before he leaves today.
Fred, that's a possibility. They're not giving us his exact schedule, but we have heard that this is the closest that we've been able to get to the front side of the scene all week. We can show you the Einstein Brothers bagels. That is where many of the victims were dragged the night of the shooting. And then if you look to the right of that, the Pulse is right there. Still a massive police presence, obviously, out here as they continue to investigate this crime. And then over here, you can see the fire station right across the street. We heard early on about all the victims that ran to that fire station to seek treatment. Longtime residents are making their way to the corner of Cayley and Orange Avenue to get a firsthand look. There's still a massive crime scene right outside of the Pulse nightclub, but each day the scene has moved closer in. We're now able to get a look at the front side and the number of law enforcement still here working to get answers. We spoke to residents about President Obama's trip to Orlando today. He is in town to meet with doctors and first responders and offer condolences to the families of victims. People who live near the Pulse had mixed emotions about his visit.
I think it's very respectable and very nice of him to do that, to take the time to come to Orlando. Yes, it says a lot about President Obama.
What do you think? What kind of comfort do you think that's going to bring the families?
Oh, I think it'll bring a lot of comfort. I mean, that was something completely traumatic to go through, and they're going to continue to go through that, but at least he can ease some of that.
Just the energy of it, just him being here, and there's going to be so many, police and security, and it's just like, where do you go to find peace? It's just, you just can't escape what's going on.
We spoke to mom and pop business owners out here today. Today is the first day that they are able to open back up. They say that it's heartbreaking. Many of them had customers who were killed in that nightclub, but on the other hand, they're hurting as well financially. They say that this has been a struggle for them. It was an emotional interview with a woman who's been in business for 9 years. So emotional, in fact, that our producer who was in there with us started to tear up. That's the level of emotion that's going on out here at the scene. I am putting her story together for Channel 2 Action News at 4. Live in Orlando and Orange County, Liz Arts, Channel 2 Action News.
Happening now, we have a reporter and photographer standing by the Orlando International Airport for President Obama's arrival. Here's a live look. He is due to touch down in just about 30 minutes. The president plans to spend several hours in the city talking to survivors of the attack, along with doctors and paramedics. And stay with us for continuing coverage. We will keep you updated on the president's arrival during this newscast. We will bring you live coverage as soon as Air Force One lands. And if we do get any new information on the shooting investigation during this newscast, we will bring it to you right away.